What's going on, guys? I am back, and I have some new stuff. Alright, so basically, where we last left off, I was kinda just winging it and playing around with stuff. But today's just gonna be a normal gameplay stream, and I figured I'd show off my new truck, as you can see it right here. A couple other things. Um, so I think it was Aiden had told me about what was it, Coast to Coast, which is basically the whole map. So it's a mod map version. So I spent the last 2 days trying to figure that out and add some other stuff. So I will show you right here. We have not only the base game, right? I also got the Coast to Coast, which is all the way over here, all the way up into your Maine, New Hampshire. I have Canada Dream, so there's chunks of Canada, not all of it. I don't have pro mods, so I don't have all of Canada, but I have kind of the basics. I have the route to Alaska, so I can go all the way up into Alaska. And I also got, and now the name's going to escape me. Um, Shoot. But basically it's Mexico. It's a good chunk of Mexico. Um, all in here. I've already made it to Kansas. I'm actually back at my home base right now just because um, I had to kind of reset things a little bit after because I had to play around to get this all to work. I did leave a link in the description though. I think his name is Bognac. I don't know him, he doesn't know me, but I watched his video because I know with map mods and or sometimes certain mods they tell you, you know, you have to put like them in a certain order of priority in the mod manager. So I did that with this, um, and I actually got it to work based off the way he stacked his. So I wanted to give him some credit. I left the link for the video in the description, so if you guys want to go check that out, or you want to run a couple of these, I will say, you can see right here, his orientation of the mods, the stacking, um, does actually work. And it does load, it doesn't crash your game, and as you can see, some of the places I've unlocked, I can actually highlight and click on and get jobs from. I have checked. So I can get jobs from pretty much anywhere. So that's really cool. But yeah, like I said, I just wanted to share that with you guys, and we shall get started. But yeah, definitely go check that video out or check him out. Throw him a like, you know, show him some love. Because he was the reason I got that to work, and big thanks to Aiden for suggesting it. Um, so, good stuff right there. And yeah, let's go find ourselves a job. I do have a trailer, so, but real quick, I'll give you a quick once around of my fancy Peterbilt. This one's in the, um, shoot, this one's in the workshop, the Steam workshop, along with the wheels and and the tires that go along with it, because they have, oh, no, I'm gonna have to change that. Let me see real quick. It's got super wide tires that you can put on the back, so it's good stuff. Um, let's see, truck configurator. Let's go. Where are they? Oh, they're not in here. that's fine. I'll run with the wheels the way they are. I might have to play around with that. But yeah, I had like super wides on the back and stuff. I thought they were from another mod, but that's fine. I got the wheels. That was my main thing. So let's see if I can get me a job. I think I'll go do someone else's trailer for now. I'd like to go east. I'd like to make it to actually head to, up to the northeast. I think that'd be a good ride. Alright, we'll take this one. It's not the most well-paying job, but
what are we waiting for?
where is it? Jesus, where is it having me go? Ah, it must be down there. Alright. Can't seem to zoom in.
Time to hit the road.
Alright, well, let's just go grab it. And we'll see what's going on. What's going on, SMG? How you doing, buddy? Just kind of tinkering around, getting stuff working. So, while you're watching, I'll show you real quick. Check this out. I kind of went nuts. I've got the Coast to Coast. I've got the Canada Dream, the Road to Alaska, and the Reforma. That's what it was called, the Reforma, which is all the Mexico one. So I'm pretty excited about it. And right now I'm going to pick up a trailer for Walmart with my brand new Peterbilt. Well, it's not brand new, I've had it for a little bit, but this thing is fantastic compared to the Little Mac. Now don't get me wrong, I love the Little Mac, but this thing has a 702 horsepower Cummins in it, which is spectacular.
Turn left.
But yeah, as I said earlier in the video, I got a link in the description for the guy I watched who allowed me to get all that and make it function. So
Go straight.
now I didn't go with, I know there's like island ones you can get in Hawaii and stuff like that. I didn't, oh, no, I gotta go straight. I didn't get any of that stuff.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
But yeah. So how you doing, man? What's good with you? I actually meant to move those screens. Yeah, whatever. But yeah, so I'm off to pick up a Walmart tanker. head east.
Turn left. This is where it ends.
Thank you, Creepy Steve, for your ever-present monologue. Fruit juice. I didn't know they sold fruit juice in a tanker, but
Drive
alright.
safe.
Thanks, Creepy Steve. You're the man. Oh wow, it's right there. Check that out. Alright. Cool, cool. Same here, as you can see. I just wanted to, you know, do a little something. My last little hour-long video was rather, stream was rather abrupt and I'd say not great quality. Uh,
Okay, here we go. Turn left.
if the volume is too loud, let me know and I'll adjust it. I don't know.
Get ready to turn.
You are the first and only person who's jumped in, actually. Which usually get a couple people, but I mean, it's Sunday, maybe they're all busy or, you know, not in the mood for watching or doing other things. Which is fine, you know, we all have lives, I get it.
Go straight.
Got myself a trailer that matches the truck. Unfortunately, this is a modded truck, so I can't actually do like a logo on it, but I've been playing around with the paint.net, so I actually have scene transitions for this stream.
Ready to turn.
So on the off chance that it actually goes long enough to warrant me having to walk my pups and stuff like that, I actually have transitions for it. I'm all excited. Oh. Yeah, I definitely see the struggle with watching chat. Just two of us are gonna make it if we try. That's terrifying. You know, the irony of that is, I was joking around with my brother the other day, because obviously that's like a Will Smith song. But Will Smith was the subject of our jokes, so. But yeah, just felt like playing and definitely want to experience this coast to coast thing. I got it. I had tried coast to coast by itself, and I got to Oklahoma. Then I did some more research, and I didn't have the current version along with all those other things. So I thought it was really cool, and I wanted to try it. definitely it took me about 2 days of digging around and researching and downloading the correct mods and then figuring out how to layer it all in the mod manager properly to actually get it to work. But I'm excited. I want to drive up to New Hampshire because that's where I live. Right? I love Austin Powers though. You can't go wrong there, you know? I love the oh, what was that rap he did? What was it God, I can't for the life of me think. I think it's because I'm shifting, but Hard Knock Life. Oh yeah. Oh. And so I'll make a prophecy from the dogs to the mini-me. You ask me my name, it's D to the Rizzo, E to the Vizzo, I to the Lizzo. I'm a crazy motherfucker, y'all knew that. Austin caught me in the first act. It's all backwards, what's with that? Yeah, okay, I'm done. That was your entertainment for the night. I'll send you a bill. So I didn't see you doing any streams this weekend. You being lazy? Or did I miss it? I might have missed it. I don't blame you. I almost wasn't gonna do this, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna be playing it anyway. I might as well stream it.
Go straight.
I keep trying to figure out what I'm gonna do with Farm Sim. Like, I mean, when 22 comes out, obviously I'm gonna make content on it. I find it so hard to get motivated for 19 anymore. I mean, I've done everything, and everybody else has done everything, and I mean, while I thoroughly enjoy it, there are days where it's like, you know, I can only, hey, look, it's a tractor. Speaking of Farm Sim, what is it? Is it a Massey? Nope. What is it?
Keep right.
Ah, I missed it.
Then exit right.
We're gonna find out what this tractor is. You ready?
Exit
Ah,
right.
he went too fast.
Turn right.
I downloaded 500 mods, I've just been enjoying using them all. That's the problem, I never actually get around to using them. Ah, crap, I went too far. Alright, we're gonna do the most illegal maneuver I can possibly pull off.
Rerouting.
Yeah, we're
Recomputing.
rerouting.
Finding new route.
I was too busy trying to find out what that
Keep right. Then
that
exit
tractor
right.
was.
Exit right.
But yeah, I've got a crap ton of mods on the PC now, but it's almost like I had this problem with the console.
Turn
I
left.
had my mod folder was usually maxed, which is cool, but man, I read a red light. But the problem was is that I had so many mods that I never got to use half of them, and now it's even worse because now I've got a crap ton. Um, the although I will say like the realism and the things that affect that are awesome, like the realistic vehicle mod and the manual attach. I love the manual attach. And the other issue, I'm having some graphical problems with. I downloaded Susquehanna Valley because I was curious about it, and it's a big ass map. I've also got, I think, Wild West by Kaz64, which is a 16x map.
Get ready to turn left.
But it's glitchy for me, like turning and stuff. The camera glitches. I even turned the settings down from like ultra to like high and even
Turn
like
left.
medium, and it doesn't seem to make a difference. And I'm guessing it's because my TV can't handle the output, potentially. Either that or they're just buggy because they're so damn big. Not quite sure.
Get ready to turn left.
Right? Dude, I love No Man's Land.
Turn
That's the
left.
other thing. I've got so many series like left hanging from before, you know?
Here we are.
It's like I don't know what to do
Kind
with
of on
myself.
time.
Alright, where do you want this turd? Ooh, right over in the end, huh? Alright. And to be honest, I've been actually having a lot more fun with this game currently. And that's probably because it's new, and I've been wanting to play it for years now, and now that I actually can, you know, it's like... Stalled it. Yeah. I will say No Man's Land just in general is just a great map to do just because of the freedom. You know, you can do anything on it. You too, bud. Thanks for stopping in. You have a great night. Can I pull this off? Almost. So close. Alright. Yeah, not a good payout, but, you know, it's taking me in the right direction. It's a gallop. You know what? We're gonna go to Dodge City. Because it's Dodge City. And I want to go there. So we're gonna head there, and What's going on, Joe Mac? I think you just missed SMG. How you doing, buddy?
Let's do this.
We are on a journey to Dodge City. See if I can get there rather quickly.
Turn left.
It depends on the day. If you watch my video from yesterday, or my live stream from yesterday, I'd say at first I am, but then I accidentally slept twice. So, yeah, I overslept and then I was, an hour behind and I tried to make up time and I smashed into just about everything on the way there. And, everyone was like, I can't believe they actually took that load, you know? But, they did, surprisingly. I think I damaged the truck more
Get
than the
ready to
trailer,
turn
luckily.
right.
But, yeah, so we're headed to
Turn
Dodge
right.
City, mainly because I'm trying out the new Coast to Coast, or, well, not new, but I'm trying out the Coast to Coast DLC. So, I'm trying to go east. To be honest, ATS is all I have currently. I do plan on getting
Get ready to turn
ATS,
right.
um, you know, once I play this for a little bit, and once I have some spare money.
Turn right.
But, so I can't answer that until I actually play, um, till I actually play ETS. But, oh, Jesus. Oh, there you go. Now I'm driving like Chris. The only thing I will say, I mean, well, I would hope so. I have no trailer. The only thing I can say, though, is from what I've seen, screenshots, pictures, stuff like that, I feel like despite, America and ATS has, the rolling hills and all that stuff, and some of it, especially like the Midwest and your Oklahoma, your Kansas, it's all just flat, kind of barren. I mean, unless you're going through some of the bigger cities and stuff. Whereas from what I've seen of ETS, it looks fairly. There's a lot more to it, you know. Granted, there's not as much open area, or it doesn't cover as much area, I guess. I mean, I guess it does if you take all the DLCs into account, but in general. But I feel like some of the scenery and some of the things that I would see in ETS would be, more exciting because I'd never seen them before. I'd only ever seen them in pictures, whereas, granted I live in America, so I'm kind of used to seeing stuff like this. At least that's my assumption. I will say this Peterbilt mod that's in the Steam Workshop is absolutely fantastic. And I love the mirrors, they actually work. It wouldn't surprise me, honestly. Like I said, that's the difference too is, in ETS, and granted it's been out longer, I'm pretty sure. Well, ETS 1 was out, and then ATS came out, and then ETS 2 came out, or something like that. But there's a lot more, like I said, to it. I mean, granted, like you look at this, I'm in, where the hell am I? Let's see where I am real quick. I am in, technically I'm in Colorado? New Mexico. That's Arizona. New Mexico. I'm in New Mexico. So I'm headed to Dodge City, okay? So, yeah, like I said, I plan on getting ETS just because it's something different. Um, what I was saying earlier, I got the coast to coast, like, mods and stuff, and I got the Canada Dream, and I got the um, Alaska, and the now I can't think of it again, but the Mexico. So I mean, but I've got a lot of real estate, I can cover, but especially when you take into account these areas in this whole Midwest, it's very flat and kind of barren, I guess, in parts. Whereas like if I get up into, Illinois, Mississippi, or maybe not Mississippi, Indiana, Illinois, if I get into like New York and stuff like that, it's going to be a lot more detail, I would assume, you know. I have all the DLCs for ATS, with the exception of the Volvo heavy equipment pack. I don't have that, but I have all the map DLCs, which basically is Washington, California, Nevada, um, Idaho, right here. This one is Wyoming, Colorado, Utah, Arizona, and New Mexico. Or yeah, and then Texas they're coming out with soon. So nothing else on this map is actually a DLC. This is all a mod, or several mods stacked on each other. This is the coast to coast mod, which basically gives you everything from this area over. And then this is the shoot, I can't think of it now. It's called like the Midwest expansion. They just changed it to 50 states something. They renamed it. And then this area over here is the Mid-Atlantic expansion. And then, like I said, this is called the Canada Dream. This is not Pro Mods either. Pro Mods is separate and gives you more Canada, but gives you kind of the just over the line into Canada. And then I've got Alaska as well. There's not much in Alaska, obviously, but there's a couple cities. Um, and then, like I said, this is the bottom is Mexico. So this whole chunk right here is all Mexico. Um, and I can't for the life of me remember it. No, you don't have to pay for the map mods. Um, the one thing I will say, Joe Mac, when it comes to the map mods, the ones I got, and maybe I'll do a video just showing them at some point. I mean, people have done crap tons of videos. Um, or maybe I can do like a link or something. I don't know. But there's about, I think there's about 12 or 13 mods, and the problem with them and pro mods and just about all the mods in this game, unlike Farm Sim where you just basically load up the mod and you're good to go, you you actually in the mod manager, you actually there's a certain order you have to stack it in by priority to make it all work. Because I had all this before and half of it wasn't working, the bottom half wasn't showing up, and I couldn't like none of these were loading as like points that would actually send me on journeys and stuff. Whereas now I can take jobs from these and go to different places. So um, there's a link in this video, or there should be if it actually loaded, to a guy who I think his name's Bognac. He doesn't talk, but he just kind of points out the order in which the mods need to be stacked. Now, if you're not using pro mods, there's, a half a dozen or more pro mods he shows in the stack, in the certain way to stack it. If you don't have them, just don't obviously put them in. But if you stack all the other ones, um, like I said, maybe I'll do a video at some point of just what I have installed and how I stacked it based off of what he showed, and it works. So, and then after that point, there's a certain just so the first chunk of your stack is all the map stuff and everything, and then you can go to your trucks, your skins, your physics, your graphics, and then after that there's three. You need one that's called crash mod fix for large maps or something like that, and it prevents it from crashing because you have all this extra stuff. Then there's another one for the background, which you need because it can make it crash. And then there's another one, and I can't remember the name of it, but so it all works in tandem, but it's actually all working. And honestly, I'm pretty impressed with it now that I got it working. I was very frustrated before, but like I said, it's working now, so hopefully it stays that way. But yeah, I hadn't tried pro mods myself because honestly, for me, I mean, this is a crap ton of area to cover to begin with, and pro mods, at least in this, basically gives you Canada, and nothing against Canada, but there's enough of America to drive through, and I already have some Canada based off the Canada Dream mod, so there's plenty for me to go through. It was just I was determined to make it work because once I reached that point where it was like, you know, now I had basically loaded the coast to coast and I saw the potential, then I couldn't go back to the base because with only like 5 states it seemed so much smaller. So, but like I said, maybe I'll throw it in a Discord or maybe I'll, you know what I mean? I'll figure out something so I can get that to you, or maybe I'll send it to Chris and he can send a link to you as to what they are. Um, just so you can, if you're interested in it, at least for ATS. I haven't tried anything for ETS yet, obviously. I don't have it yet. But if you're interested, let me know, and like I said, I'll see if I can get it to you in some fashion or another, at least, you know, the list and the proper um, instances and, you know, versions of the mods so that you can try it out if you want. The only thing I will say, and they say this in everything I've found for this, for basically this combination, or any of those, like the coast to coast and stuff, you have to have all the DLC maps for it to work. So you have to have the Colorado, the Wyoming, Arizona, all of them. Any of the DLCs, you have to have all of them, otherwise it doesn't work. So just a heads up there. I don't know, I know you said you've got a few states. I don't know if you have all the DLCs, but you do have to have all the DLCs to make this work. Map DLCs, not like skins and stuff like that, but you do have to have all the paid map DLCs to make this work. But when it does work, it's, like I said, it's fantastic. Yeah, you only have the few states getting into. Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, I went nuts. But, I mean, even just the DLCs do give you a lot of scope. And like I said, right now they're doing the beta test 1.42 for working with, what do you call it? They're doing the beta test for 1.42, which is making mods work in multiplayer. The only downside is once that's public, I believe it's gonna crash half these. So I don't know how long this will actually work for. Hopefully a while, because I've just barely gotten to touch it, but that's one thing I've heard every time they update the game, that it ends up obviously messing up mods in general, not including these particular mods, and then they have to be corrected. And then on top of the multiplayer one that they're working on, then they've got Texas DLC coming out. So I don't know if the update's gonna like precursor that, or if there's gonna be a separate update for that. I'm not sure. Um, oh, that's what happens when you look at your phone while driving. Hey, but I only hit one little reflector pull so far, so I'm already doing better than Chris, and I haven't flipped anything yet.
Keep left.
That's my navigation. I call him Creepy Steve. Well, somebody else called him Creepy Steve. I think it was Chris actually called him Creepy Steve, so we're sticking with Creepy Steve.
Keep right.
Alright, we're gonna go right.
Keep left.
Keeping left. But some of the areas, like this right here with the overpasses and stuff, that's fantastic. And I don't know if this is actually, if I'm still in game or if this is like mod. Another thing I thought was really cool, and I didn't realize this, and I don't know how many, if anybody watches this back, the Coast to Coast DLC, or not DLC, the Coast to Coast mod, and a couple others were actually made by Mantrid, who's a farm sim modder. And I've raved about a couple of his mods. So he's actually the one who did Coast to Coast for this game. Right? I agree with you, man. But that's the way the world is. Everything's money and how much you can make and how you can stuff it down your pockets. But I definitely agree with you. I guess the hard part, I think it depends on what kind of DLC it is, you know? I do think in most cases they're definitely overpriced, and don't even get me started on like app games and like pay $5 for 100 coins. Shit like that's retarded. But on the flip side, if you think about it, if you release a game and yes, you're making so much money from it, but and then your office spends another, 6 months working on a DLC, and you've got God only knows how many people, dozens or you gotta keep them paid, you gotta keep the lights on, all that stuff. I mean, it would depend on the type of, game maker and all that stuff. But on the flip side of that, you got games like No Man's Sky, which when it came out, all these things were promised, and it was kind of a shit show. And they've had, I think it was 17 or 21 DLCs that were all free for the game, and now the game's amazing. It's like one of the biggest turnarounds in gaming history. But, what are you gonna do? You can't beat the system. But that's another reason why I like mods. Like, granted, I had the expanded edition or whatever you want to call it for Farm Sim 19 on console. But when I switched to PC, I bought the base $20 version because I figured there's enough mods out there that they'll definitely satisfy whatever I'm looking for versus buying DLCs where there's like one piece of equipment or maybe two that I actually like. So and the biggest thing is, at least on computer, some of their sales seem to be better. I don't know, I'm assuming you play on PC, so I don't know if you play on console too, but I mean, I was just looking through Steam store earlier today, and they've got like EA game bundles now. Some of them have been out a while, but they had like Dirt Rally 2.0 for $5, the complete edition for $10. It's like on PlayStation, it's still like 50, 60 bucks. And if you find it on sale, it's like $45, and the complete edition's still 60. So their sales definitely seem to be better. I will say that, and the range of not only the types of games. I was looking, because obviously I've kind of I used to love RPGs and stuff like that, and I've kind of gone more the simulator way just in general. And I'll tell you right now, I was looking through the types of simulators in Steam alone, and I mean, they've got, truck mechanic simulator, motorcycle mechanic simulator, and regular mechanic simulator, and bum simulator, and gas station simulator, and cockroach simulator, and, you know, police simulator, and ambulance simulator, and it's like, motherfucker, man. The now that, granted, half of them are junk because they're all little indie games that are that somebody threw out there. Give me 1 second. Need a water. But yeah, so I mean, and that's just simulators alone. I mean, you can literally find anything you can think of on PC versus console. You only get what they give you. I think the only downside for PC users is the occasional game that you get that is ported from console to PC instead of the other way around. And in that case, sometimes you get shafted. You ever, hey, you got out of my way, that was fantastic. You ever watch YouTube stuff other than, like, content creators? Like, you ever watched, Worth a Buy? The British guy who does, PC game reviews? I feel like he'd be right up your alley. But yeah, it's worth a buy, and he's a funny motherfucker. He really is. Like, he does some great stuff. And he's hilarious to boot. Like, just his reviews are great. So if you're ever curious about a game, definitely check him out. I mean, he's got a crap ton of subscribers. It's not like a small channel that I'm trying to help out. He's a big channel, but I can see why. He's a funny bastard. What do we got left? 6 hours. You know what? Screw it. We're gonna rest.
Okay, let's find a new route. Go straight.
Take a quick rest before I continue on my journey, and then I don't have to worry about stopping for a while. All right. Ooh. You'll have to give me a second. I've got the air brake simulation on too, because I like realism. I'll tell you what though, man. Look at this truck. I gotta replace the tires. I got rid of a mod that unfortunately was the mod I used for the wheels, and I didn't realize it. But I love this truck. But yeah, look at this dash. You got all the gauges. Everything does stuff. I am playing with a wheel. I'm playing with a wheel and pedals and a 6-speed shifter. I'm using the range, I can't think of the right term. I'm using the range H pattern, so I'll, instead of the range and splitter, because what I did was I mapped out, I've got a G29 So I've got a crap ton of buttons on it, so I configured the left paddle shifter and the one of the other front-facing buttons to be like my range and splitter. Um, but because I've got it just in the range mode, basically, um, if you look at my gears, I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then I hit the 1, and then 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and then I hit my next one, and then I've got the last 6 speeds. So I have to go through 3 times basically, but it still gives me the enjoyment of doing it, but I haven't really played around with the actual um, like the true range and splitter setup. Um, Eventually I'd like to get like the actual truck shifter for these, but actually this thing's so powerful I can take off in 7th if I want to. Um, but yeah, so I actually use like clutch, shifter, all that stuff, because um, I played a bunch of racing games before I started playing this, so. I'm on the highway, go away. I don't know why it's still 30 miles an hour through here. Thank you. But yeah, I love the simulation feeling, you know. That's why I like um, steering wheel, pedals, shifter. I actually have a HOTAS, the hands-on throttle and stick for like flight controllers and stuff. Because I played a crap ton of Elite Dangerous, the basically space simulator, if you will. And I had to remap all those keys because at least on console you could actually do that with that particular game, because the way they had shit mapped out was a nightmare. But yeah, so I like sim related things and things that build immersion. I wouldn't be able to play this on I could play it like on a keyboard or probably on a controller, but I wouldn't want to. It would take away from the joy of it, if you will. Now if they just came up with a steering wheel that had actual blinker controls, like a blinker clicker on the column, that would be cool. Instead of having to map it to front-facing buttons. It's also because when I play car-related games, I like actually driving with the clutch and shifter, as opposed to, I know a lot of people, especially with racing games, they use the clickers on the steering wheel. I don't like using them. It's the same thing with Farm Sim, actually. That was another thing. I mainly, even on console, 9 times out of 10 I used this, the steering wheel and pedals. The only time I didn't was if I was using an implement, like for instance the
Exit right.
um, on
Get ready
console
to turn
especially.
right.
you had a lot of times you get tractors with like opening
Turn
windows and
right.
stuff, and for some reason the mod makers mapped the controls for them to buttons that equated to other functions. So on a controller, you'd be fine, but with the side panel, you do the lift and lower of the stick, and it would end up opening windows and stuff as opposed to actually. It's 40 miles an hour, really. Um, so you'd move your control stick and it would end up opening windows or doors as opposed to actually using a front loader. So once in a while I'd have to use the controller to actually implement like a front loader or some other piece of equipment, or in the case of like the excavator, which I loved using for logging, the I don't know why, but they never thought of making like a secondary input or a secondary control stick or something so that you could move the secondary boom. So you get these. God, I can't believe it's 40 miles an hour through here, really. Um, so you get these things that implements you can't fully use fully on the side panel. I love the side panel, it works for all kinds of shit. But you can't do certain things, like on a telehandler. It won't extend the telehandler arm out. Like you can still lift and pivot and do all that stuff, but you can't actually extend the boom out. It's just one of the downsides to it. Um, but on PC, obviously, you could map it differently, whereas on console you can't. I am seriously confused as to why this is 40 miles an hour. I'm wondering if there's supposed to be another piece of like mod that I did not download. Alright, real quick, temporarily. We're gonna turn off speed limit. Normally, I don't mind. Again, immersion. I like the speed limit thing. But if it's gonna be 40 miles an hour all the way to wherever I'm going, I'm not dealing with that. I know it's in here somewhere. Or is that a mod? I hope that's not a mod. Truck speed limiter. No. Ah, that's. Oh, traffic offense. There we go. Alright, now we can actually drive. And we're also gonna have to turn. Thank you. There. Now we are free. Is that seriously gonna beep at me the whole way? It's not gonna tell me I'm speeding, but it's gonna beep at me. There we go. I think I got it. Good. Oh wow, and now there's no speed limit whatsoever. Cool. I feel like I might be missing something from this. Oh god.
Turn right.
So we're just speeding away down the highway. Hopefully this shit actually loaded and I'm not like driving into nothingness. It's like, oh, you've reached the end of existence. Congratulations. At least it's a double, or a dotted line. I feel like I might have to check. Bet you there's probably one more. I want to say I saw someone have like a speed limit signs thing. Although maybe because we're out in the boons there's no speed limit because they're like, screw it. There's no one to actually, you know, keep track.
Go straight.
Don't you dare turn. Oh, there's a stop sign. My bad. Should have stopped for gas. Oh, there's a gas station on the way. That would be unfortunate. Hey, ran out of gas halfway there. God, this is like insanity. Yeah, I pick like the dullest stretch of road. Well, I definitely have to. Once I get over here more, if I like this area, I might end up buying a garage over here so I can stop. Hey, what's going on, Aleem? How you doing, buddy? But yeah, once I get over here, I might end up trying to put up a garage on the eastern side of the world, you know? How you doing, buddy? I had, Shamey was in here for a little bit. Joe Mac's been in here for a little bit. It's nice to see some friendly faces. Oh, I see a wall of trees. We're headed to Dodge City. And from there, hopefully, east. Nice. That's awesome, man. Always love car stuff. Don't you turn. Okay, you're turning that way. Don't shoot your foot, buddy. It's cool, man. Yeah, they never really had good car clubs up where I am. I mean, you'd have there's like a really good like antique car club, you know, people who had like either old muscle cars or like classic cars. But
Go straight.
other than that, you had a bunch of kids who thought they were cool because they were driving neons who had like a tuner club, or you got like a bunch of people running like big diesels and there's like a diesel club. But other than that, there's not really that much around these parts. That's cool, man. It's always good to be making friends. Always good. Plus, as a car guy, I know the struggle, you know? Like finding people to talk cars with is often a pain in the ass, because, you know, you want to talk cars or specs or motors or something, and most people you know don't talk cars, so they just kind of stare at you with the deer in headlights look, and
Turn right.
hello, Mr. Police Officer.
Get ready to turn left. Turn left.
Oh god. He said turn left and I did not turn left. Alright, we're gonna do a gentle turnaround.
Finding new route.
Don't worry about it. Ugh.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
Tell you right, I'm not gonna be happy if like this entire side of the map is all 40 miles an hour everywhere. That's gonna suck. Ugh. Dropping stuff. Right. I hear you, man. It's okay, Helene, we understand each other. Oh. Alright.
Go straight.
I did not run a stop sign, you saw nothing. Alright, Dodge City. Here we are.
Get ready to turn left. Turn left. Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
Right. Could definitely be fun. You never know. Volvo truck discovered. I need a gas station.
We're here. Right on time.
We weren't even timed. Alright, let's get some gas. And I smashed my truck. Poor truck. Maybe I'll have my own rig at that point. Be rich and famous. I'll ship it down there and we'll go racing or something, you know? This truck's got so much nut, I don't even have to have the first 6 gears. It just launches in 7th. Alright, quick sleep. Yeah, I don't want to be driving in the dark right now. Oh, it's raining. Look at, I get to use my wipers. It's not that bad. We'll go medium speed. Jesus. You'll have to forgive me. I'm recharging the air in my air brakes. Sounds like a blast, brother. Just gotta get there. That is the struggle. Wrong gear. Nice. Just make sure whatever you do, brother, like, keep working towards it. Can't tell, is that one tire or two? I don't think I have. 315, that should be one wide wheel. But they're not loading that way. Hmm. Yeah, whatever. Alright, screw it. Leave them on for now. Nice, man. Well, hey, dude, if you can pull it off, by all means, do it. Get your shit squared away while you're young. Don't end up like most of us putzes that waited too long and, you know. That's the way the world is. They don't teach you the right way to go about shit. So it's not surprising. Real quick, I need a job. Let's see what we got for. Ooh, that one goes into Chihuahua. Guess we could go to Chihuahua. Where's this one go? Ooh, goes into Oklahoma. Yeah, I don't want to take that gigantic thing all the way to Chihuahua. We can go to Endeld, Oklahoma.
Let's go.
Let's do that. We'll do a FedEx delivery. Because FedEx sucks. So we'll make them better.
Turn right, and then turn left. Turn left.
Alright. The other thing I'm going to do real quick is go back in. Turn this back on. Where'd that go? Alright. Oh. Alright. We'll see if this is back to normal now. Look at this, 65.
Get ready to turn right.
Right?
Turn right.
And that is how you need to be, buddy. Oh god, that was way too fast. I am now a level 10 workhorse. Go me. Well, all I gotta say,
Go
man, is
straight.
I believe you'll make it far. See, this is that's my bad. I totally did not do that properly. Why do I feel like I'm not going in the right direction? Nope, I am not going in the right direction. Yeah, There were two Walmarts over here. Ooh.
Let's
We're gonna
go.
turn around and get this one instead. Why does it keep doing that? Okay, it's turning me around.
Getting ready to turn left.
I got faith in you, buddy. I know you'll do it. Don't let what other people tell you,
Turn left.
influence you. They're all full of shit. Seriously? He hit me. He ran a red light. He ran a stop sign. Oh, maybe not. Maybe he had the right of way. It looks like there should be a stop sign there. Yeah, I know. Well, no, what it did, I had originally put a mark somewhere previous, and now my dogs are going crazy. Guys, it's okay, pups. Of course. Yeah, it's okay, buddy. Yeah. Oh, puppies.
Getting ready to turn left.
Hmm? That's...
Turn left.
Yeah, I have to look at my phone because I don't have a thing on my... Yeah, it's just Halim. Yeah, whatever. I make my own way. No, for some reason when I clicked on the bring this thing to this thing, I think I didn't pick the city I was in, so it defaulted back to the old city I was, so the job I picked had me heading back to the last city I was in before I made the trip to Dodge City. I had forgotten to click it, or something like that. Whew, that was a close one. We're gonna go for it. Oh, that was so close. There's the copper right there. Halim says hello, babe. She says hi. And now I'm following behind a cop, driving like I'm drunk. I'm all over the road.
Go straight.
I stalled it, but at least I didn't hit the cop. See this? Look at this. I'm starting out in 7th gear. Thank you, Cummins Power.
Get ready to turn left. Turn left.
if she said hello back, Aleem. Just so you know, I did relay the message. No worries. The pups went crazy and I got completely sidetracked. I didn't know what the hell was going on.
Turn left.
Alright, I see no stop signs. Alright, now that I've done a big roundabout, I can actually get back to the city I just left so I can pick up the package. So I can head to Arkansas. That is the plan.
Go straight.
I'm a little surprised that it's 65 through this town. Not that I'm complaining.
Turn left. Rerouting. Turn right. Never mind. I'll find a new route.
Oh. I could have sworn he said turn right. I'm like, there's no right. Ugh. My poor truck. It's like, I just fixed it. And now I am killing it slowly.
Recomputing.
Oh, creepy Steve, what would I do without you?
Go straight.
Maybe wrong way violation. Screw you.
Turn right.
Yeah, whatever.
You have arrived at your destination. Your route guidance is now finished.
Thanks. Thank you, creepy Steve. You're the best. I do have my own trailer too, which
Get on with it.
I do plan on getting. Or not getting, I've run it a few times, but when I was trying to figure out this whole what do you call it? Coast to coast and all the mods and stuff wasn't working, so I started taking things out. And I forgot to grab my trailer again, and I wasn't sure if it would work, so I just left it. Oh, I forgot. Hold on. Does this actually work? Oh, it does work. How can I do this perfectly?
Ready to roll.
Ha! Advanced coupling. Thank you very much. Now I'll put the window back up so it doesn't get rainy in here. Ah. Oh yeah, I should probably go down this time around. So Halim, what do you play a lot of racing games too, or do you just, I mean, I know you play Farm Sim and this, I would assume. What else do you play? I mean, I would assume racing games, because where you are a car enthusiast.
Turn left.
this hill. Come on. That was a rough one. Wipers can now go off. Cruise controls on. Oh, I had that. I had that on PlayStation. I actually really enjoyed it. I got really good at it. But when I first got it, they didn't have shit for, like, they had wheel support or they didn't have wheel support. So it was kind of rough. And then they came out with wheel support. But it was still rough, even playing with the settings and stuff. It wasn't great. It's the only car games my computer can run. Yeah. Hey, whatever, man. You gotta use what you got. Actually, I think I'm gonna leave that the way that is. Still 65, huh? Because out here in the boons, you think it would be 75. But it's not. But yeah, no, it's a CarX Drift. I definitely enjoyed it. I got really good at it. But again, that was on controller.
Go straight.
Holy crap. Are there no stop signs? I feel like this thing's missing signs. I might have to find another. There might be like a sign mod I'm missing. That's good. Yeah, I mean, I played with it. I've played with it off and on, and the only thing that pissed me off was I had the old Toyota. I can't think of that 86 something 86, like E86 or A86 or whatever the old Toyota, like the Tokyo Drift, not Tokyo Drift, but the old Toyota drift car. I had a BMW, like the old school BMW. I had like 3 BMWs. I had a Supra. I had a R33 that was a beast. I had an R34. And I think I said Supra.
Go straight.
But yeah, I had a bunch of shit. And an Evo and a STI, and I had them all done up really cool. Like, I love the way they came out. But after one of the updates, it like reset all their paint jobs and graphics and shit, and the stance and everything. So like they still had the wheels and like the base color, but everything else was like reset. That's right, you want to race, buddy? I got you beat. Yeah, look at that. What do you think now? That's right, truck racing. See, now it's 70. And we're like, oh, you suck. Initial D, that's what I was trying to think of. I couldn't think of the fucking name of it. Hey Patty, what's going on? Just chilling here, racing tractor trailers. My snazzy new truck. Headed east, where the air is crisp. But yeah, I'll tell you what, man. I mean, they had a lot of good cars in there, and the Skylines were some of my favorites. The Supra was really cool too, but I'll tell you what, back before they patched a bunch of things, like one of my absolute favorite cars to run was actually the STI. That thing I had on that spring something track. I think it was spring something. It was a racetrack, like a proper like racetrack, but I had that thing down to a
Go
T, and
straight.
I literally spent like 2 hours in one continuous drift the whole time. Like, just from that alone, I got enough money to like buy a crap ton of stuff. Cool. Hey, what's going on, CBW? How you doing, buddy? Springstone, is that what it's called? Yeah. Yeah, I love that's like my favorite track to run just because of I don't know, the way you can play it and you can get every car. There's a couple turns that are a little rough depending on the car and how you've got it set up. But definitely I love those, and like I said, your Skylines and stuff. It is and it's not CBW. I'll have to play around with it more. Right now I'm just using my phone, so if it takes me a second to respond, that's why
Keep right.
I
Then
am
turn
having to
left.
look at my phone for chat. Um, but
Turn right.
the other, oh really? That was really bad. Normally I don't drive like that. But I mean everything's working great. I'm using OBS right now just because I've got it all set up. I got my scenes all set up. So if I do have to walk the pups, I actually have a picture for it now, so people know what's going on. It's actually really cool. But other than that, I can't get the chat overlay to work in game the way I want, and I don't know if it's something I'm doing or if it's maybe I don't have something set up right. The only other way I think I can get it to do it is with Restream, but the problem is for some reason the only way I can get it to overlay on my screen is to have the game in windowed mode, and the windowed mode doesn't sit correctly on my TV. So for now, I'm just gonna keep doing what I'm
Get
doing
ready to turn left.
and actually, play and give you guys something to watch, and instead of like
Turn
watching
left.
me struggle with programs and stuff. And eventually I will get myself a monitor. Until that time, I will have to make the phone work. The other possibility I thought of too is to find some sort of like phone mount and figure out a way to mount it to like my setup somewhere, so I can actually mount my phone like maybe above my steering wheel or off to the side, so I can actually see chat easily. But that's not a big deal. Alright. Well, I have to take a short break to walk the pups, so this is a perfect time for me to take a moment Yeah. Lady Cricket is here as well, so she says hi to everybody. And we will. Yeah. And I believe it's this one. Yes. Yes, it is. Alright, guys. As I said, I will be back. CBW says hi. Yeah, CBW, that's what I'm talking about. Something to mount the phone on so I can read it, at least until I can get a second monitor. But, I mean, my TV works great as a monitor. At least for 1080p, barely. But, alright, so I will be right back, guys. And, I'll see you in a moment. Alright, I am back. For anyone who's still here. And we'll see if I can do this right. Haha, I did it. Alright, cool. So, we are off. I hope you guys are all having a good night. I know it's rather late. Well, for some people. Let's see, where am I? 378 miles to go. Alright. I'm gonna have to find a rest stop. Alright. Oh. And off we go. Thanks, Patty. And thanks for sticking around. I know pub excursions aren't always the quickest, especially when I have a girl who likes to take her sweet time finding her spot. But it is what it is, you know? So we are off to Arkansas. And then from there, hopefully, further east. I want to see if I can hit New Hampshire somewhere. I do think I'm missing like a sign pack or something though, because there's signs missing everywhere. Thanks, Salim. It's good to be back. Hi, buddy. You feel better now? Yeah. Talking to my pups. You know, I feel like there should be, I have to look, there's gotta be signs, like a sign pack or something missing.
Turn right.
Oh, really? Oh god. That was not optimal. Practicing my shaming impression. Well, I don't know if he's still in here, man, but CBW, thanks for stopping in. And it was good to see you. If you have left, then hopefully you have a great night. But thanks again for stopping in. Oh wow, that's a different type of tool. I need to check real quick because I think I've got plenty of gas. 7 hours and 26 minutes till the next rest stop. Yeah, I'm good. And for those who like geeky stuff, I have a Gandalf "You shall not pass" sign hanging from my roof. And I also have the TARDIS. Yikes. Yeah, that's what happens when I try and get all cinematic about it. I hit shit.
Keep
Wide
right.
open
Then
spaces.
exit right.
Exit right. Oh god.
Exit right. Turn left.
Oh. I thought I had that. $55. There we go, 75. Whoa, it's kind of odd. We've got magical nothingness. Look at that. Alright, you gotta get 75. There we go. Alright. What's going on, Jared? How you doing, buddy? Welcome to the stream. Oh. Oh. Oh, sorry. It's Joseph. My bad. I thought it said Jared. So what's good, man? How you doing? We are currently en route to Arkansas. A little bit of lack of detail, but not sure. I might be missing something from the mods to fill that in a little, but for the moment, still pretty good. Right? Can't see shit. Well, it's because they keep stopping so abruptly, and I'm using the map guidance up on the roof instead of the big one on the screen because it gives me a little more view. It doesn't cut into my screen as much, or my windshield. there's definitely some glitchiness. Look at that, floating trees. Whatever. We'll see how bad the rest of it is when I get there. Oh yeah, there's some floating trees. Holy shit. Oh, at least we got trees here. There we go, now we're back in some semblance of normalcy. That's awesome, man. Good, I'm glad to hear it. Everybody needs a little time off, you know? This is I get weekends off, so back to work tomorrow. But that's good, man. You know, enjoy it, relax, do what you gotta do. Keep the sanity up, you know? Oh, look at the houses and shit. Wow. This looks really good. I think this, I could be wrong. I'm gonna take a quick peek. This might be the start of that, yeah, it's just there's a few dead spots, but hey, whatever, it's still pretty cool to have all of it, you know? Well, we're getting there. There's a gas station rest stop just before Russellville. Oh, there's another one in Russellville. I may have to stop there before we hit Arkansas, but that's okay. Pretty sure we've got time. Oh Jesus, I read that wrong. I thought it was Helene giving me shit. It's Patty.
Then exit right.
And the claws come out.
Exit right.
Oh Jesus, that was bad. That was bad. Well, you know, like I said, I can't have shaming get all the glory for bad driving. So I gotta make sure I'm putting in my 2 cents as well. You know, it's 75 and you're doing 40. You're doing 65, sir. That is unacceptable. And no, Halim, I don't, but perhaps I should. But look at this. This looks fantastic. This is completely different from the other areas of the map that I've seen. Different types of trees and all kinds of stuff. Oh, side note, I don't know if you guys know this, but the Coast to Coast mod for this game was made by Mantrid, who does farm sim mods. So that's really cool that he kind of does stuff for both. When I read the modder name, I was like, really? Holy shit, that's awesome.
Go straight.
Muskogee. Muskogee. I'm not quite sure. Oh wow, it's only 65.
Go straight.
Well, we will stay 65. And I'm actually going to change lanes. Alright. been a long ride. But yeah, I'm curious to see if I can... My goal is I'd like to end up in New Hampshire. Because I think that would be cool. Oh, look at that. Tow truck and shit. That's awesome. Looks like I'm gonna have to pass this slow ass. Are you literally... Oh, you are. Another close one, guys. Apparently my luck's 50-50 tonight. Some of them I hit, some of them I don't. I'm trying to keep you guessing. I'll tell you what, man. This Peterbilt mod for I think it was Viper 2 or something who made it. Viper. There might be somebody else involved, but it's a really good mod. I love the fact that you can like customize the crap out of it. Like mine's like lowered and has custom wheels and all kinds of fancy stuff on it. It's a good mod.
Keep left.
I see your blockades and I raise you in now. Oh, did you see how close that was? That's what you call skill right there, see? I don't hit everything, just some things.
Keep left.
I would keep left. Even though I'm in the right-hand lane. What in the hell do you guys keep doing? It's like suddenly, which is weird because I actually turned the hazards and stuff down a little bit, and that's 2 within a mile. It's like once I hit that 70-mile-an-hour mark, they all start popping up.
Keep left.
I'm still left, Creepy Steve. Thank you for your input. Call it a hunch, but I feel like there's gonna be a slowdown here pretty quick. Russellville. I'm almost there. I got 19 hours left to get this there. I may stop and take a rest real quick before I hit there, so I don't have to rest afterward. think that would be the most best way to go. Yeah, you like that? Most best. Gonna make your brain hurt. You're gonna get in my way, aren't you?
Keep left.
I'm not keeping left. I'm taking this exit because I would like to stop for some gas and sleep.
Finding new route.
Maybe get myself a Pop-Tart.
Go straight. Rerouting.
Yeah. I know where I'm going. Relax, creepy Steve. You don't always know what I'm thinking.
Go straight. Okay, let's find a new route. When possible, make a U-turn.
Of course, this is for the regular people. I need the truck stop gas station.
Finding new route.
What is that? Hey Halim, what's that? It's like a question mark with a trailer. Somebody left the garbage thing in the middle of the gasway. But yeah, did you see that, Halim? It was like one of the green floaty boxes, but it had a trailer on it with a question mark. I will show you. Right there. It's like a green floaty trailer with a question mark. Does it mean there's a job there? Yeah. Could be either, honestly, because we're going to take a quick rest. Alright. Let's see. Gotta love that realistic suspension mod. Creepy Steve. Stop
Make a U-turn
pushing my
now.
buttons. I don't need to
Keep
make it.
left, and then turn left. Turn left.
Why do I feel like that's not correct? It is correct. Okay. Just checking. You never can trust Creepy Steve. He's a little creepy. Oh yeah, no, I wouldn't have tried it with. I've already made it this far. I'm not gonna screw up my delivery on the last, like, what, 50 miles? I just wasn't sure. I feel like it's got to be a thing. Like next time I get it, really? You're not gonna give me the green, so I'm gonna go because you're being stupid. But yeah, I'll if I end up in this area again, I'll try it.
Keep right,
It's got to be a
then turn
oh
right.
Egon Market or meter or something like that. ExxonMobil. Oh yeah, so it's got to be a delivery. It's probably pick up like fuel
Turn
transport or
right.
something. Well, my pups have the zoomies. She's tear-assing through the house at 100 miles an hour. Hey, no diggins. No diggins. See, no digging the bed. Go on, go zoomy. Somebody got pulled over. And it wasn't me. That's the one thing I think it would be cool if, like, I mean, obviously when you speed you can get the fine, but it'd be cool if they actually pulled you over. I mean, granted that would be hard to implement because you'd have to have like Grand Theft Auto type coding, you know, for them to follow you wherever and whatnot, but it would still be cool to have kind of like blinking lights behind you and like simulate pulling you over. Or something, you know? I just think it would be a cool addition to the game. See how I didn't check my mirror? It's because I like to live dangerously. That's alright. Oh, we're coming up to it. It's gonna be a left.
Keep right, and then exit right.
Oh, it's one of those. It's a loopy.
Exit right. Turn left. Keep left, and then turn left. Turn left.
I would, but I can't see the light. Hey, it's green. I'm gonna get a run a red light. Yep. Couldn't be helped. It's the only downside because the steering wheel's so big on this well, the steering wheel I picked is so big it impedes my view, so I had to adjust the steering wheel down and my seat up so I had a better view, which is fine. But
Keep
now I
right,
sit so high,
then turn
sometimes it's
left.
hard to see lights.
Turn right.
This is going to be an interesting turn. Hey, I ran another red light. Go me. I don't even know what I'm getting paid for this job.
Keep left. Keep right, and then continue straight.
I will continue straight. Thank you, Creepy
Go
Steve.
straight.
Hey, Ryder. I've seen them. That baby trailer. It hasn't even grown up yet. Green. Go green. 1, 2, 3, go. Chicka chicka. Thank you.
Keep right, and then continue straight. Go straight.
Yes, I am speeding maliciously.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
Yep. Patty was right.
Finally, we are here.
Yes, finally. That's not so bad. Wait a minute. Air brake on. Decouple. Thank you for your cab fare. Wait a minute. This means I should have skills. I got a skill. Let's do long distance because I like traveling long distance. Alright, let's see what is available where we are now. Conway to Kentucky. Ooh. Kentucky. Go to Illinois. Tennessee. Oof. Yeah, I'm definitely Effingham. Hopkinton, Kentucky. Louisville, Kentucky. Wow, that one's actually a good price. It's not that far. Yeah, I'm not going to New Mexico. I just came from there. And lastly, anything else good? Nope. Guess we're going to
Time to get the job
UPS.
done.
Oh, where's my job? Conway, right? Yes. I need to go to Conway. Why is it not showing up? Oh, it's here. That's why.
Let's get this job done. Turn right. We're here. Now
Well,
drop the load and go.
I already dropped the load. Gotta pick up a load. Alright.
Pedal to the metal, man.
You got it, Creepy Steve. I don't know why I thought it was at like Walmart, not UPS.
Rerouting.
That's what I get for not paying attention. And you know what? It's so nice out, we're gonna put our window down. You can actually hear a difference in the audio too, that's really cool. Hey, you wanna know what the funny part is? They're gonna have me take... Oh, okay, it's not the one I just dropped off. I thought it was gonna be. I was like, that's funny.
Come on, there's a job to do. Turn left.
I got it backwards, so sue me. Whatever. It's fine.
Keep right. Then
Like 60 miles an hour through this parking lot when it was 15 miles when I came in. Go figure.
go straight.
Ah, bumpy ass roads, I'll tell you
Keep
what.
right. And then turn right.
Oh, see, now it's 30. I could go 60 in there, but 30 out here.
Turn right.
Alright, we're gonna put the window up. It's a little loud.
Keep right. And then turn
That
right.
is really cool. I didn't realize the audio was actually that good.
Turn right.
I'm loving this, like,
Turn left.
let's give them all green lights now that you've delivered. That's good shit.
Keep left, and then turn left.
I will turn left.
Turn left.
Hey, check it out. Not a lot of cars out tonight. You've got to be kidding me. It's 45 miles an hour on this 3-lane highway. Here we go. I was like, no way. That's fine, bud. I appreciate you staying as long as you did. I mean, honestly, I don't know how long I've been on. I don't know how much longer I'm gonna go, but I'm just having fun at the moment. Seeing how far east I can get. But I don't expect I'll be on too ungodly much longer. Seeing as it's almost 11 o'clock where I am and I gotta work tomorrow, so I'll probably maybe an extra half an hour at best. But my guess is I'll probably get to the point where I drop this particular cargo off, and that'll be it for tonight. And then the rest I'll do offline. It's okay, at least I got Patty sticking with me. Keeping me company in these lonely times. But I appreciate you both for, always jumping in when I'm streaming and shit. I was doing pretty good there for a while. I think part of the problem is my inconsistency and the fact that I don't have like a set time. Plus, I don't always pick the best times to stream. So
Keep left.
I don't know. I mean, I've got this pretty well figured out now. I just have to figure out, like, how I'm gonna do stuff. Thanks, Patty. I just gotta figure out some set or solid or something. Some days I don't feel like doing it, other days I feel like it, and other days I'm busy, and I don't know. I mean, now I'm yawning. Lovely. But, yeah, I mean, I just do it for the fun of it, and to hang out with people and shit. I'm not doing it for fame or to be a YouTube superstar. Okay, that's annoying. It's like, oh, go 75. I go 75, and it's like, no, go 70. Make up your damn mind. Ooh, look at this. greenhouses. Cool, this definitely looks different. This is cool. See, these highways right here, this shit looks more like my neck of the woods. Like the way these overpasses are designed and shit. This is more up my way. That's cool. Billboards. Yeah. Cat.
Keep left.
That was close. Yeah, I kind of feel like I should get rid of the, well, I like the Mac. I kind of want to keep the Mac R. But I'm wondering if I can get rid of it or make enough money from this and enough jobs if I can go and like set up a garage up north, like where I live, and be like, do trips out instead of trips from there over here. Because I'm definitely, I mean, the game's good regardless, but I'm liking this kind of style and scenery a bit better. Do a bit more of this eastern side of the US kind of thing. Well, you know, I think you, I think you said you're from Pennsylvania, right? So, you're on the eastern side anyway.
Keep left.
Look at the farmland. I feel like I should look silos and shit. I feel like I should. I feel like I'm in Farm Sim now.
Keep left.
Still left. Well, I'm center, but Blythesville. Cool. I wonder how many places you can build a garage. I'm curious. Let's see. Right? That's what that is. That's a garage, yeah. Where the hell am I? Still in Arkansas. So, I could Technically build a garage in Arkansas. Not that I want to, but I could. Let's see, where am I headed? Oh, look, there's one in Knoxville, Tennessee, yeah. So my assumption is probably the big ones, like your Nashville. Yeah, I can build one in Nashville. Chattanooga. Let's see, Asheville. That's North Carolina. Yeah, so they've whoever has done this has done a really good job of like not only giving it the feel, but filling it out enough where you can still kind of do your own thing. Florida Turnpike, yeah, you can do one in Orlando if you want. That's cool. I wonder if you can do one in New Hampshire. Oh, Washington, D.C. Not that I want to do that, but I could. Alright, well, Patty, I told this to Joe Mack earlier too. It's a bit of a process, okay? I had to download about 15 different mods. There's Coast to Coast, which is basically the Coast to Coast. If you just want to do the Coast to Coast, you can. But there's aspects. This right here, um, it was called like the Midwest expansion or the Midwest something. He just changed the name. His name's Rock Lobster, I think. And he changed this to 50 states something. And then this section here is done by another guy, and this one's called the Mid-Atlantic something or other. And I've got more than that. I've got Mexico, which is its own thing, and I also have Canada Dream. It's Canada, basically, or a chunk of Canada, small chunk of Canada. And then I have Alaska, which there's not much here, but I've got Alaska. So those are all separate mods, and when you do mods in this, it's not like it is in Farm Sim. From what I understand, some of them are simple, they don't really matter, but this one, um, you have to stack them properly. Um, I'll show you before, like when I get ready to stop the stream, I'll show you in my mod folder real quick, because you can get all this, or like I said, you could take out the Canada Dream one. It's supposed to be Canada Dream, but they didn't spell it fully, so it says like Canada Dream. But yeah, basically it's so you can have just the coast to coast with like this one and this one that expands it better. Otherwise, it's just like each state has like two stops. So these modders took like a chunk of America and like heavily detailed it in like St. Louis. Like they did like full on city with like skyscrapers and shit, or at least that's what some of the screenshots look like. But I mean it's fantastic. But like I said, I mean I've got Mexico and Canada and Alaska. I'd like to go up to Alaska at some point, but I mean it's still cool because you get to see the whole country. Yeah, I mean the downloads are not. The only difference between like I mean on FarmSim if you get third-party mods, you leave them in the zipped file and you drop the zipped file into the folder, right? Whereas I mean Steam mods, Steam Workshop mods for ATS are just,
Keep
plop
right,
them in.
and then exit right.
But the third-party mods for ATS, you have to have like
Exit
WinRAR or
right.
7-zip because you half the time you get them in a zipped format and you have to unzip them before you can put them in the mod folder, which isn't difficult, especially if you've digged around with, farm sim mods before, so it's not it's not hard. The only thing that you gotta have is, depending on how far you want to go, like you could do it real simple. You could probably just put the coast to coast in and be fine. It's just going to be very bare bones. Um, the the easiest way I could say is whatever you put in for like a map stuff. If you're just going to go with like that particular one, I would say just make sure the maps go at the bottom. Oh Jesus! I just put it in reverse. I put it in reverse. But yeah, it took me 2 days to figure out how to pull this
Go
off,
straight.
and in the end I have, there's actually a link in the description of this video that references the guy, I can't remember his name because it's strange for me. I think it's called Bognac or something like that. I have it written in the description, but there's a link to his video, and he doesn't talk in it, but he shows the order in which the map mods should be placed. Now, he's got more than I have. He has like pro mods, which has like full on Canada and some other stuff that I don't have. But I used his video to stack them correctly and everything's working. So, and when I did it before, half the map wasn't showing up right and none of the cities were selectable. So it was very jumpy, I'll say. I don't know, it's kind of weird. But But yeah, the other downside, and I've heard this from a lot of people, is that every time they update the game, it breaks the mods, so then you have
Go
to,
straight.
take them out of the game at least until you can download the updated version to put them back in. So unfortunately with this type of stuff, some of the forums I read on, they're like, it's a constant work in progress because they break stuff and then you have to fix stuff. I mean, it's no different than Farm Sim, just I feel like it's more extreme in ATS.
Go straight.
Almost there. But yeah, like I said, this is definitely, it's definitely pretty.
Go straight.
See, my problem was I like mods in general. After being spoiled by Farm Sim, the only game on console anyway that has mods is SnowRunner, and that's the only one I haven't touched because it was a kind of a pain in the butt, and you had to like sign up for a website and stuff, which is funny because now I've done it a bunch of times with this shit. But
Go straight.
what shit were you talking about when I headed off? I just needed a toilet break. Contrary to popular belief, I am not a robot. Well, I'm assuming by the length of your absence it was number 2. So, I hope you had a good poop.
Keep right. And then Exit right.
Patty, I don't remember what I was talking about at the time you left, but Patty and I were just talking about the mods because she was
Exit
looking at.
right.
Oh, you son of a bitch. Oh god, and I just put the air brake on. Yeah, and now I'm getting hit by everybody and their mother. Thank you. Thank you. But we were talking about the coast to coast stuff. I was showing her the map and everything. Nope. Thank you. There we go. Oh, got a little glitchy there. And she was saying she's seen people do it, but hasn't actually dealt with any of the mods herself. Don't you dare do it. I saw you speeding up on me like that. Why do I feel like there's going to be an accident right around the corner? It's like I can sense it. My crash senses are
Go
tingling.
straight.
I am going straight. Why do you tell me to do the obvious shit and then you wait till the last minute to tell me to take a right? Like, right when I'm about to get hit. Oh god. That's rough, man. Uh-oh. Now my engine's stalling out, that's great. Well, it's okay. I'll find a service center after.
Keep right. Then exit right.
See if I get hit again. Nope.
Exit right. Turn left.
Almost 5. Okay. Ooh, Heinz. And Kraft. Mac and cheese. Yeah. What's up? Yeah, I've got that. It's in the mod thing. I highly recommend the. I mean, if you like this game and you play it enough, it doesn't seem to cause any bugs or anything. But in the Steam Workshop, I highly recommend the realistic realistic suspension for 1, realistic signs and companies for 2, realistic something or other for 3. I don't remember what it is now, but I will.
Go straight. Keep left, and then turn left.
It is Halim, but when it comes to the map combos,
Turn left.
you actually have to stack them properly. Actually, all the mods you should theoretically stack properly, which I didn't realize until I watched a few videos on people who had like every map mod you could think of. Like
Get ready to turn left.
they had pro mods all of Canada. They had all the ones I had. They had the Bermuda and the
Turn left.
Bahamas and Hawaii and all that shit. So, like, if you
Here
go
we are.
crazy with it, you really
Safe and
gotta.
sound.
You actually have to do it the right way. Alright, where do you need it? I will put it where you need it. You're welcome. I thought it was going to a Walmart. You said, Helene, you lied to me. Oh, there is a Walmart. Never mind. I thought I saw the supermarket, and I'm like, it's a supermarket, not a Walmart. I was wrong. For shame. Alright, where must you go? Oh, it's raw. We're gonna rain. That's a shame. Oh my, ugh. thing I wish, and you can't do it, or at least I haven't figured out how. Maybe I have to change a different setting, but I miss the fact that I can't zoom like in and out with the D-pad and stuff. I think I can with, yeah, I can with the mouse wheel, but I'm not actually using the mouse wheel. That's because you didn't stack them right. Trust me. I've literally spent 2 days figuring this out, and even then I don't think it's 100% perfect because I've got a few slight issues, like completely usable. I'm not going to complain too much about issues, but in the grand scheme of things, the fact that I got the majority of it to work, I am completely content with currently. But like there was a good chunk of Oklahoma that we went through that there were no speed signs, stop signs, or any signs whatsoever. You know what? If it'll take it, oh, I'm gonna park you crooked because I don't care. Oh, you son of a bitch. Oh, look at that. It's like, there, bam. Jesus. Alright, so I have gone from Flagstaff, Arizona. Yeah, well, that's the thing. I found um, if you go to ATS mods dot something or other, it's a forum, and there's a guy who like I followed his instructions on how to stack the combination that I have, and everything on the bottom here and up in the edge of the north here wasn't here. Some of this was here, but it was very spotty. There was no Alaska, and none of the areas, because you know how like you can, when you're picking a job, you can pick either the city you want it to come from or whatever, start at, or you get the idea. When you're picking jobs, and I couldn't, none of them were selectable except for the base game ones. So I watched a few other videos and I found the guy, like I said, that I have in the description. I think his name's Bognac. He showed me the stack for what I had and more. But what I've discovered is if you don't have pro mods, but you have like all the ones I have, you can stack it. Just take out the spots that would have the pro mods. So, all right. Now that I'm done that job, real quick, I'm gonna run over to. Oh, that's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. Let's turn those wipers up a little more. Where the hell am I? Oh my god, there's a Tesla. Cool. Oh, I can actually buy a thing here too. I think I'll go straight. I'll go to the Sleepy and the Wrench. Before I do that real quick, I want to check something. Good old New England. I can buy a garage. That's totally where my home base is gonna end up being. I'm gonna have my home base in Manchester. That's literally the only north. They've got Portland, Maine here too. That's funny. Bangor. Shit, that's awesome. My home base is gonna be Manchester. Yes, sir. Look at that home base, repair shop, gas station. It's gonna be gorgeous and wonderful. Do a bunch of Amazon shit. Nobody wants Boston. Fuck Boston. Well, Halim, if you want to at some point, we could give it a try. The only thing I will say, I mean, if you want to try convoys, I don't know if this will work with convoys. It might, but you'd probably have to have the same exact setup I have. But if you feel like trying, let me know. Even if you just want to play some base game, I don't care. I haven't done convoys yet, so I have no idea what it. I mean, I get the concept, but we're actually gonna start off in 7th gear because my truck doesn't need the first 6. Launch. Those are stop signs. That should be good. We're gonna repair this turd. I love this truck. Bam. I got 73,000. That's not too bad. And we're gonna sleep. It's 9:32. Yeah, it is, Halim. It's not. I mean, it's probably an hour away, maybe a little more, but it's in the vicinity. Oh shit. Yeah, that's probably not gonna work then. Because that's one of the things I heard a few people saying that they were trying out the beta with 1.42 and it broke all of this. They said that they hope that when they release it, that it's actually going to work. Um, Alright, so we're going to save. And then real quick, if you guys are interested, I will show you my mods thingy. And then I'm going to call it a day. Alright, so the way they work, or the way he had them stacked, and I'll tell you what I've got in mind. It starts off with map root Alaska, version 1.2, and make sure the versions are the same. And then def root Alaska, version 1.2. These two come when you download root Alaska. They'll both be in the folder when you unzip it. Then minor urban overhaul version 13. Reforma 2.1.8.3. That is your Mexico. MUO Reforma compatibility patch. This is your minor urban overhaul slash Reforma compatibility patch. And the same thing here. This is your modern urban overhaul Reforma traffic compatibility, so that doesn't cause glitches. And then Project Better Arizona point 1 for Reforma map. So it transitions into it better and it's cleaned up and they fix some other stuff. And then your Grand Canyon rebuild, and that goes above. And then Radiator Springs map add-on. Project Mid-Atlantic point 0.2 C2C compatible file. So this is your coast to coast compatible version of this. And this is your Illinois, your Arkansas, your Iowa, that kind of chunk. And then coast to coast goes above that. And that might be where my issue is with the kind of glitchy stuff. Oh, my bad, I'm wrong. Project Mid-Atlantic, this is your South Carolina, North Carolina, whatever. So, my bad. That's this one. Coast to coast, obviously, and it's version 2.12.2. Um, and then your Midwest expansion beta. And there's two different versions. There's your Midwest expansion, and then they're both Midwest expansion, but the one I got was, I'm trying to remember the website, but it was called 50 States. He changed the name, and it's 0.166B free or something like that. And then you got Canadream, which is your Canada, and this is a non-Pro Mods version, so you don't have to have the Pro Mod stuff to get this one to work. Your US 24 extension version 1.4, Montana expansion. Now, I have read in some of them that, because like I said, Mantra did coast to coast. He said that you don't need Montana expansion because it's been put into coast to coast. The guy I saw do it just like a week ago, or a couple weeks ago, whenever he did it, a month ago, he put it in, so I put it in. And then your Montana Canadream RC, so that's like a fix for basically the border between Montana and Canada. Reformus coast to coast compatibility patch that kind of covers a bunch of stuff. And then SCS map improvements um, base, so that's a base improvements. And then Bellingham Heights improvements that goes above it. And then unhiding some hidden roads, so it adds roads. So that might be why a few of the roads I went down were very bare in terms of detail, because it added roads, but they haven't been like detailed. So those are all the ones I have. And then you put, the way they said, you put your trucks in next, and then basically your trucks and trailers, and then your add-ons like your stuff, your whatever you want to call it, your I can't think of the right word, your mods, if you will, like your car modifications, your wheels and stuff like that. And then your physics, which I've got realistic truck physics. This is a fantastic mod. Version 8.0 by Frank 64, and this one, everything but the map stuff is in the Steam Workshop. Tuning packs, thank you. And then Realistic Roads version 3.2, that's also in the Steam Workshop. And Realistic Mirror FO Field of View, that's also in the workshop. So basically everything but the maps is in the Steam Workshop. But that makes the roads look so much better. Gives them better grit and better detail. The mirrors look 10 times better with this. Real companies, gas stations, and billboards, again, fantastic. Real advertisements. Air brake sound mod makes it sound better. Okay, and then these are the other three non-Steam Workshop mods. You need the crash fix for huge combo maps, and that prevents it from crashing everything, which is what usually happens when you stack stuff. And then ATS Satellite BG for North and Central America. And then full screen map for ATS version 1.41. Non-workshop option because I don't have my game through Steam. Um, for the map stuff, yes. All the map stuff is external. It's either on Truckies mods or Share mods or ATS mods. There's like 5 different ones. But if you type in, like I said, you can go back and watch this this particular video, and you can get all these. These are all external. So your map routes, your urban overhaul, your Reforma, and like I said, if you don't want if you don't want Mexico, you don't need Reforma. You don't need anything Reforma. You don't need if you don't have Reforma. It's the same thing. Just like Pro Mods. If you get Pro Mods, there's more fixes and compatibility patches for Pro mods. So don't use what I have with Pro mods without looking into it further. But if you want what I have, like I said, you can take out Mexico if you want. Just take out anything that's reformable, but keep everything else in the same order. Um, and then the same thing with if you don't want the Canada Dream, which is your Canada chunk, you can take that out. Um, you know, and you wouldn't need this one because this is a Montana Canada fix. You wouldn't need this reformer. Um, and then the same thing with where the hell is it? There was another one too. Yeah, I mean, if you don't want Alaska, you're never going to go there. You don't even need that. I mean, basically, you could probably get away with just um, your minor urban overhaul, Arizona, Grand Canyon, Radiator Springs, and then these three. And yeah, maybe the map improvements and then the top three. You know, you could probably get away with just those. And as for these other ones, they may be elsewhere. You could just type in what they are and see if they have them. But, alright, well, I think that's going to be it for me. I hope you guys had a great time. And I'm going to try out my new fancy ending. Well, it's not really fancy, but I thought it was kind of nifty. So, I hope you guys all have a great time. Thanks for tuning in and hanging out with me for as long as you have. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you guys on the flip side.